Alright, here we go. Is this inside or outside? Is good. Outside is vertical or horizontal? Vertical. So we know it's vertical. Is it multiplication or is it addition?
Both. Just kidding. Addition.
What is negative 20 times x squared? Is that multiplication or addition? Yes. Come on, guys.
You just said twice.
Okay, good. I also heard addition, though.
You
So.
said addition. I was kidding. I didn't mean it.
Well, that's not kid.
You went.
Because everybody doesn't kid in here. People get confused. Okay. So, negative 20 times x squared is multiplication, right? So, is that stretch or compression? Stretch. Why? It's over 1. Okay? So it's a vertical stretch. Okay? Of what factor? It's actually a vertical stretch of 20, but kind of negative 20 at the same time. What is the negative going to do to us? Do you remember what the negative does? Flip it. Very good. So is this smiling or is this frowning right off the bat? Frowning. Good. So the cup opens down. Okay? We should know right away we're frowning. Right away. Okay? Next comes is a vertical stretch of negative 20. All that means is that this y gets multiplied by negative 20. So what's negative 20 times 4? Negative 80. Negative 20 times 1. Negative 20. Negative 20 times 0. 0. Negative 20 times 1. Negative 20. Negative 20 times 4. Negative 80. You see what I'm saying? That's it. Now graph it. What's going to happen is it should be a vertical stretch. What does a vertical stretch look like? So if I stretch something, if I'm pulling on it this way, right? And I flipped it. So we were here. Now we're like this. Ooh. Okay? Now we're like this. Alright? And we stretch it, meaning I pull on both ends. Then what happens is this will go, it'll pull in. Okay? Just like if it were here, it's going to pull in. But now it's flipped and it's pulling in. Okay? Starting here, pulling in. Okay? That's what a vertical stretch is going to do. Okay? So that better be what happens. Right? So let's graph it. How am I going to fit 20 on here? How do I fit 20 on here?
You make the one dash more than
Yes. So this dash can still be 1 and 2, right? And negative 1 and negative 2. Right? But the other dashes need to be something else. What do you want to make them? 10? 5s?
5.
How many times does 5 go into 80?
Oh, you said 80 times 20.
Oh, just kidding.
Well, we got to go to 80, right? We need 5 points. Yeah, 10s then, right? Doesn't that make more sense? Okay, 5s would be okay, but you're going to have to do 16 pieces. Okay? 16 stripes. I would do 10s, and that way you have to do 8. Okay? And so this will be 8, this will be negative 8d, right? And then, where's my 20? Wouldn't that be right here? And, sorry, that's not negative. And then my 20 would be right here. Negative. Okay? And so, I'm going to move that like that. Okay. Alright, so first of all, the first one, if this is 10 and 1, 1's right there, right? So 1 is actually 1 and 1. Okay? And then where's 2? 2's at 4, right? 2's at 4. So 4 is like 2 and 4. It's not halfway, but it's almost halfway, right? So this is our original. So our scale changed our look, didn't it? Our scale changed our look. But that's okay. Remember, we want it to flip. So we want it to go from here to here. And then we also want it to stretch, which means we want it to go from wide to smaller. Okay? Wide to smaller. Right? So let's see if it does that. Okay, we're graph at 1 is at 20, at negative 20, right? And at 2, it's at negative 80. Is that what it did? Did it flip, first of all? Did it flip? Yes. Did it get skinnier? Yes. So by stretching it, when you stretch something, it gets skinnier, right? When you compress it, it gets fatter. Okay? So it got skinnier and it flipped. That's exactly what we wanted. That's exactly what it does. Okay? How are we now? Want me to go over? We're stuck. Okay. So, is this confusing you? Okay, perfect. It should, because you're not used to changing the scale, right? But think, my original graph says that at 1, I'm at 1, right? When I plug in a 1 for x, I get 1 for y. When I plug in a 2, I get 4, right? Okay. When I'm at 1, I should be at 1. But remember, this is from 1 to 10, right? So I'm only a tenth of the way to that line. That's why it's so low. Okay? And then at 2, I'm at 4. Now what is 4 in comparison to 10? It's like about halfway. A little bit less, right? So at 2, I'm a little bit less than halfway to 10, to the first stripe. That's why this is so flat. Okay? That's why that's so flat. It's because our scale changed. Alright? Does that help? Raven? Good? Okay. Questions?